Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, let me know what you think. Y'all, I am back. I know I've been gone for way too long. I thought I was stepping away from my content for maybe a week or two, or maybe even a month, but I never thought I would be taking this long of a hiatus from doing my content. I originally stepped away for all of the many projects and assignments that I was getting from work, and it was becoming overwhelming to the point where I was tired. And I know I was tired because I would be at work, and sometimes I would just be having to get up to go. I would have to stand up, or what, I'd be tired at work. But anyway, I took the hiatus, and I had to decide, because it was like a never-ending cycle. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna continue to allow my work to overwhelm me like that, to the point where I'm not posting my content because my work is what I need to do to pay my bills and stuff like that. My content is what I do for me as a, it's like a stress reliever, as a decompressor or whatever, because it's no, it's no pressure for me. It's like, yes, you want your videos to do well and stuff like that, but at the same time, it's not like there is, the pressure of the video, making the videos and stuff like that. You can, do it at any time of the day or whatever. But because I got so overwhelmed here at work, it was like, I think I got too comfortable. But now I'm just ready to dive back in and try to post a video every day to try to get myself back in the algorithm. But anyway, I know a lot of people been following the Diddy trial. It's hard not to follow the Diddy trial. I mean, and when I say big ups to Cassie, when I tell you, just listening to the testimony of people over and over that are giving, and they're all basically saying the same thing: how Diddy was a monster, how bad he treated Cassie, and how bad they felt. But at the end of the day, you can feel as bad as you want. Nobody stepped in to try to get this lady help. Nobody stepped in to try to get Diddy any help. Nobody. So, I mean, just by you saying you felt bad or whatever, that's all good and fine and dandy, but nobody did anything. But anyway, like I said, just like a lot of people, I've been following the Diddy trial, and it's like, it's just hard not to be tuned in, because the things that Diddy did, and the things that he's being accused of doing to Cassie and so many other people for years, for decades, it's like the way he had total disregard for Cassie as a woman, as a human. The testimonies that are coming out in court of things that Diddy have done to Cassie and they're like really horrendous. And it's like, outside of the FOs, most of the allegations have been most of the allegations have been out there for years, but because Diddy has a great deal of means and his, he has this status, the rumors would come and go because, of course, he had the power, in my opinion, to have the rumors shut down and make people stop talking about him. So Diddy was in a position to make sure that all of the rumors that kept coming out about him, that they stopped. And until the next incident where somebody else brings it out, all of these. But my thing is, all of these incidents that that's been around or that kept arising, the rumors, they would surface for a while, and then they would just, it seems like they would just wash away, grow stale. And like I say, I believe that was because Diddy had the power, the means, the capability to make all of this stuff disappear, which is why I don't get it when some people are making comments stating that Cassie is just as guilty as Diddy. I'm like, how? When I tell you, I cannot imagine myself being in the predicament that Cassie was in. The things that Cassie had to face, the things that she endured. I don't understand how people can say that Cassie is just as guilty as Diddy. I mean, I get the fact that Cassie was the one ordering and paying for the men to attend the F-off. But from Cassie's testimony, I also heard the fact that Cassie was doing as she was instructed to do by way of Diddy. So what Cassie threatened, I mean, it's like, I don't think Cassie had a choice. And she said that. She stated that she was into it in the beginning to please him. But then at some point in time, she wanted out and she said no. So I don't understand how people can say that she was just as guilty as Diddy. I don't think so. Cassie didn't have the means or the status to orchestrate this whole F-off, to pull it off under the radar with Diddy's staff to make these arrangements and get these people flown in and out. Cassie couldn't have done all of that. I mean, yeah, people say, well, never say never, but at the same time, the testimony that we heard of Diddy doing all these foul things to Cassie, I just don't get it. Why people would sit up there and fix their mouth to say that Cassie is just as guilty as Diddy. When can you just put yourself in, I feel as though if people just put themselves in Cassie's shoes for once and just imagine going through what she was going through, having to walk on eggshells, not knowing when she was going to get hit or get stomped or anything, and not knowing what her day-to-day was going to be like. She probably imagined, she probably couldn't even imagine seeing a good day or having an even better day being with someone with the likes of Diddy. So when people say, oh, well, she stayed and she went back, I've seen a numerous heap of women go back to bad situations, either by choice, because because they were scared, or because whatever reason they went back. That's happened so many times. I just don't understand what people be thinking and where people morals are, and people saying that Cassie liked it for the lifestyle. Who wants to get their face smashed in, kicked in for a lifestyle? That's horrific. But anyway, I just don't understand. I feel as though people should look at it from Cassie's perspective and realize Cassie did what she did for the better, to save herself and probably others. That's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.